to be an octopus, a master of disguise, camouflage, and escape, with 8 hands to do things for you. Pretty cool, right? 7th grader Zoe in the book The Benefits of Being an Octopus feels the same way. Her 2 hands are full of responsibilities that even some adults don't have, such as taking care of her 3 younger step-siblings, Bryce, Aurora, and Hector. As Zoe puts it, some people can do their homework. Some people get to have crushes on boys. Some people have other things they've got to do. Anne Braden's debut, The Benefits of Being an Octopus, is a short book, but it will stay in your thoughts for a long time. Zoe's story will captivate you till the end, leaving you to contemplate the various themes. The story begins with a description of Zoe's setting. Zoe lives in a trailer with her mom's boyfriend Lenny, Lenny's dad Frank, and her step-siblings Aurora, Bryce, and Hector. Taking care of them is Zoe's job, while her mother and Lenny both work. Frank just sits around and watches TV all day, sometimes yelling. Zoe has so many responsibilities that she doesn't even have time to do her homework or other things. One day, Miss Rochambeau, her teacher, decides to help them prep for debate team and hands out packets, telling them to argue that their favorite animal is the best animal. Zoe decides to participate this time, to argue for her favorite animal, the octopus, and why it's the best animal. When she leaves her packet at home, her teacher is disappointed, but tells her to bring it the next day. Zoe does, but she becomes so intimidated by the other kids in the class that she feels that she cannot win, and throws the packet in the trash. Miss Rochambeau finds it though, and she sees a bit of herself in Zoe. So, she requires that Zoe join the school debate team. At first, Zoe doesn't participate much, acting like an octopus and camouflaging, which is her convention in class, but after a while, she finds that she has a lot to say and learns to speak up. She speaks up against her prejudiced peers and her mother's verbally abusive boyfriend, and makes a better path for herself, her friends, and her family. The Benefits of Being an Octopus is a surprisingly awesome book. From the title, I expected it to be actually about an octopus. Instead, I found that an octopus was a big symbol in the story. This story does not just teach how important it is to speak up, it also teaches us how much words can hurt. Her mother's boyfriend has never hit her mother or sweared at her, but the words he uses can be just as hurtful. Zoe constantly talks about how much her mom had changed. Her mom used to be an accomplish everything mom, and she used to step on the accelerator like she meant it. But this new version of Zoe's mom leaves a lot of work to Zoe. Another example is the mini-narrative between Bryce, Lenny, and Frank. When Bryce starts to act like Lenny, readers can connect the dots and realize that Frank must have treated Lenny the same way, which could be part of the reason Lenny turned out so mean, and teaches us how easily influenced we are at young ages, and again, how much words can hurt. The ending was an especially great part about the book. The ending was not all sunshine and flowers. Instead, it was realistic and just exactly how I would have done it. Overall, The Benefits of Being an Octopus was a unique book that I enjoyed and learned from. The writing was high quality. I wouldn't have expected this to be a debut novel. The plot was well done, and often I felt like I wanted to jump into the book and talk to the characters myself. The only criticism I have is that there were many parts that were hair-raising, that they could have been more enjoyable if there was extra suspense leading up to them. And I felt that the character development was just a tad rushed. Besides those small critiques, the book was a pleasure to read, and I rate it 9 out of 10. The end! If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Share if you want more people to see this type of content. Do you enjoy book reviews? Check out my book review playlist here. Thank you so much for watching!